Hey guys, Mr. Xor here back in another video, and today, as you may probably see, you might be wondering, wait, why are we back on this game? We just got it done. Well, not just got it done, but we got it done a little while ago. Anyway, welcome back to Dragon Ball Sparking Zero. We are here once again, and as you read by the title, 2 in a row, or 2 back-to-back in terms of Sparking Zero videos. Today we're going to be looking at every single character for DLC 1. So this is going to be another all-character showcase once again. If you guys know how this thing goes, it's pretty much we go through the whole roster, all their costumes, the differences between the two. I mean, the differences between one iteration of a character between the other, all that stuff. Anyway, yeah, without doing more, I am going to just hop straight in. I just realized this. Okay, I thought that was my PC. I'm dumb. Alright, so let's go on ahead and hop in here. So we did get like 11 brand new characters plus a new costume variation. Of course, we'll be looking. Well, actually, no, because we already looked at the stages. Nothing on the stages has changed, although there is this, which is from a mod. Let's Fight Somewhere Else mod. Keep in mind that I do keep some mods on because I think that it's cool, but none of them are, but all like the new slot character mods or costume mods are all in a separate folder inside the directory. So it is not technically going to be on here or in this showcase because obviously I don't want to, you know, bore you guys with that. And plus there are, you know, characters there that don't actually belong to the game. So this will all, we're going over every single character from the base game and DLC. No mods. So yeah. Let's just do this, because why not? Anyway. A little bit of things to go over here as well. Well, first, obviously, make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, ring the little notification bell, stay updated, all that stuff. By the way, 75% of you guys watch videos and unsubscribe, which means you guys should subscribe. Why do I keep mumbling that? I don't know. Anyway, we have over 183 characters. Wait, hold up. How much did Sparking Zero's base game have? Excuse me for one moment. Let me see the final character here. How many? Wait. Sparking Zero roster size 182 plus DLC as 11. Yeah, 182 plus DLC as 11. We're at 193 characters, which is crazy all on its own. It's just crazy. Oh yeah, you guys can see this, unfortunately. It's crazy. So obviously we also have this cool thing here as well that we can actually sort it by saga. I know I have it sorted like this. It's weird, but seeing how I have a whole bunch of mods downloaded for the game, I tend to keep it like this just for ease of access. But to make things simple today, we are going to use the more traditional view for Tenkaichi games. This one is sorted by sagas and so on and so forth. So on the right. Interesting. Oh, right, because we're playing as him. Okay, let me switch to this guy real quick.
Let's do it.
Okay, yeah, that guy. All right, I knew there was something wrong there. All right, so obviously. Oh, and if you're wondering how this, you'll see. Anyway, so there are 182 characters, 193 characters as of making this video. Obviously, once more the Diamond DLC comes out within the coming months, that will will definitely increase. We'll also definitely do videos on them because obviously, who wouldn't like more Sparking Zero videos? Hopefully, we get some story DLC. I definitely like to have like a DLC story involving Dragon Ball Super Superhero as well as Dragon Ball Super Broly because we never even touched upon it, which kind of pissed me off a bit. I would also very much like a DLC story for some of the movies as well, just so you know. Actually, I should probably go over this list. Anyway, to get all that stuff out of the way. So here we are starting off with the beginning of Z, aka Saiyan Saga. So we have Goku, Z early. We have, oh yeah, I have odds element for that too. Oh, wait, shoot, wrong one. Sorry, my bad. Anyway, we have the King Kaigi. Oh, he also has a halo as well. I probably should have mentioned that. We have the King Kaigi. We also have the non-weighted Turtle Hermit Gi, as well as the regular Turtle Hermit Gi. The only difference is that the symbols on the back are different. Next up, we have a battle damaged King Saiyan Saga Goku, as well as a battle damaged Raditz fight Goku. If you didn't know, this is from the Raditz fight. This particular attire is from the Raditz fight, the weightless version, which is really cool. Next up, we have early Z Piccolo. So, really cool there. Next up, we also have... Wait, actually, does he come with battle damage as well? Oh, he does. Okay. So, we do have him in his no cape version, as well as battle damaged version, as well as with the cape. Pretty standard. Next up, we also have Raditz. Pretty much Goku's brother. Can take the scatter on and off. We also have Kid Gohan from the Saiyan Saga, or just Kid Gohan in general, which I like how it auto defaults to this, because I did make it auto default to that, but we are going to go through here. So we have the Namek Saga version, and we also have the Frieza Saga version with the armor. We also have the original Saiyan Saga version. I wish they could have given him like the accessory for the bandana, or like a separate attire. Well, actually, no. I wish like the bandana was an accessory, because Saiyan Saga Gohan had a bandana. Next up, we also have Yamcha, who can go from, of course, regular old Z or Super Yamcha into Cell Saga Yamcha, as well as original Dragon Ball Saga Yamcha, which is really cool that they added that. Really like how they did that instead of just wasting character slots. Next up, we also have Krillin, who also has a few attires as well. We have his regular beginning to middle of Z versions, as well as as well as the Cell Saga version, the Namek Saga version, as well as the Super version as well, which is really cool. We also have Tien Shenhan, or just Tien, who also has his Dragon Ball Super version, his Android Saga version, the Half-Gi version. We also have the original Saiyan Saga version, or just regular Tien. We also, last but certainly not least, have the Cell Saga version as well. If it's all the same with you, I do actually like the Half-Gi version of Tien. Just looks really cool in my opinion. Really like that. Anyway, next up we have Chiaotzu. I don't think he has any other attires. I could be wrong. Yep. So he doesn't have any other attires. We also have the Cybermen, which is just weird. Also, for some reason, my friend has a habit of calling my Cybermen. I have a Cyberman keychain, right? My friend has a habit of just calling him something that I can't say on YouTube. Anyway, next up we have Vegeta at the beginning of Z. He can obviously take the scatter on and off. We have a regular version, a battle damaged version. We also have a Namek Saga version and a Frieza Saga version, which is really cool. Also, I know Namek Saga and Frieza Saga technically go into the same category, but I say Frieza Saga because he gets that more into the battle with Frieza, and this one's more at the beginning of the Namek Saga here. This one without the tail. Yes, he does have a tail. Next up, we also have Nappa, which is really cool. We have him at a regular version and a battle damage version, or just one without the armor. Very interesting indeed. Next up, we have Goku Mid, or Namek Saga Goku. He does have a couple of attires. He has a regular version with the Gogi, as well as a battle damage version without the orange top. We also have a full battle damage version well, not full battle damage version. This is more like a the half gi version. The sucky part about this is that what's it called? The sucky part about this is that he has no what's it called? No like full on shirtless version, which kind of sucks, but thanks to mods we can actually get that. We also have the Saiyan armor version as well as the Yardrat version as well. Also, funny story actually, when you're in this mode, you can actually switch to the other. It actually gives you that. So we also have Super Saiyan Goku mid or from the Frieza saga. We also have the Frieza Soldier who can also turn into Frieza Soldier number 2. They can also take out the Scouters as well. We also have Dodoria, which is pretty self-explanatory. We also have Zarbon, who can turn into Zarbon True Form. I think that's what his name. Oh, Super Zarbon. I'm sorry. Also, if you're wondering how the auras are there, you won't get that on the console versions. I'm playing on PC with mods, hence why they're there. We also have Kui. We also have Captain Ginyu, who actually has a couple of attires, I believe. Oh, no, he doesn't. Okay, that's weird. We also have Rakum, who can... which I'm assuming has a couple of attires. He does. So he does have a regular version and a battle damage version. Obviously, all these characters can take out the Scouter. We also have Burter, Jace, Guldo. I'm pausing for each and every single one of them because I'm waiting for them to load in. That's why. We also have Frieza Z. There's another Frieza right down there. So he only comes with one attire. So we also have Frieza First Form, Frieza Second Form, Frieza Third Form. We also have Final Form Frieza, or Fourth Form as the game likes to call it. And we also have the full power version of Frieza. We also have Nail. I had to do that. Anyway, yeah, that's Nail. We also have Teen Gohan, who can turn into Super Saiyan as well as Super Saiyan 2. He does actually have a couple of attires as well. So we're gonna go look at that. We have a no cape version. We also have a half gi version or battle damage version. We also have a cape version as well as a Saiyan armor version as well. So that's pretty cool there. We also have Z early. Okay. Android Saga Vegeta. So really cool there. He can turn into a Super Saiyan, and he also has this thing called Super Vegeta as well, which is really, really cool, in my opinion. He does have a couple of attires. We do have the regular toe outline versions so we actually have like the, if you see on the see on his feet there, he has like the gold outlines. We have a regular version and battle damage version. We also have a no toe outlines thing, both regular version and battle damage version. I think that's, I guess there's like a difference between the two, but in between sagas. Then I think it works in the movies too. We also have Future Trunks, aka, well, Future Trunks with the sword, both regular and Super Saiyan, which is really cool. We also have a couple of attires for him as well. We have a regular version with and without the jacket. Not gonna lie, the drink is looking pretty drippy without the jacket. Not gonna lie. Anyway, we also have Mecha Frieza. We also have King Cold, Android 19, Android 20 / Dr. Gero. Next up, we also have Android 17Z, as well as Android 18, who actually has a couple of attires. So we do have a regular version, or Android Saga version. We also have a Cell Saga version, a Dragon Ball Super version, or technically Tournament Power version, I should say. We also have a battle damaged Android Saga version, as well as a Majin Buu Saga version, which is really cool. Next up, we have Android 16. We also have End of Z, or Piccolo Fusion Kami, who has all the same attires as before, so we don't really need to do that. Only difference is their skills and power level and DP. Next up, we have Super Trunks, Trunks Melee, who can turn into, obviously, a Super Saiyan and Super Trunks. Now, my only critique with this Trunks is that I wish they added a Bojack variation off the base game. I also wish they added a Saiyan armor version for the Sword Trunks as well. Or I wish they added one version with the shortcut instead, which would have been cool. We also have Cell First Form. Oh, shoot, I forgot. We have Cell, Imperfect Cell, Semi-Perfect Cell, and, of course, Perfect Cell. We also have Cell Jr. And, of course, we have Mr. Perfect Cell, aka, what's it called? Super Perfect Cell. These are two different characters. I don't know why, but I guess... I guess because in the older games there were two separate characters, so it technically makes sense. I just think it's stupid that he's not a transformation, but technically he did kind of. It's weird. It's weird. Anyway, next up we have Hercule, aka Mr. Satan. Next up we have Goku Z End, or End of Z Goku, who has a couple of attires. We have a regular version. We have a battle damage version, as well as one with the Saiyan armor. He also comes with a little halo as well as an accessory. Also, this V-jump thing, I forgot to mention. These are for all the characters, as you may probably guess. So obviously, ooh, yeah. I forgot. Right, Fusions are in here too. So we also have, sorry. He can go from base into Super Saiyan. Then he can also go into Super Saiyan 2. And then, of course, Super Saiyan 3. Which looks really cool, and not gonna lie. We also have Vegito, as well as Super Vegito, with a side of Super Gogeta. We're definitely gonna go back to Gogeta and Super Vegito in a minute. Next up, we have Adult Gohan, or Real Teen Gohan, I guess. Well, technically Adult Gohan, who can turn into both Super Saiyan. Then we also have a Super Saiyan 2 version, and of course, we also have the Great Saiyaman, which is pretty tacky in my opinion. I'm kidding. Anyway, we do have a version. We also have a tires for him. We have a regular old attire. We have the Great Saiyaman attire without the helmet. We also have the drip attire, let's be honest. The full Great Saiyaman bodysuit version. And then we also have the tracksuit version, as well as the Dragon Ball Super version. Or just one with the Goku key. These two are from Dragon Ball Super. The rest are all from, what's it called? Dragon Ball, the Majin Buu Saga. Next up, we have Ultimate Gohan, who I believe only comes in only two variations. So we have a regular version, and of course a tracksuit version. Nothing different, or starkly different about that. Next up, we also have Videl, who also has like two versions. We have a regular, the later half of, World Tournament version from the Buu Saga, as well as the beginning of Buu Saga version. So, just clarifying that. Next up, we have End of Z Vegeta, who has both Super Saiyan 1, which is right here, Super Saiyan 2, and he also has access to Vegito and Gogeta as well, because, they're fusions. Next up, we have Goten, who can go into Super Saiyan 1, as well as Gotenks. I didn't show Super Saiyan 1 Goten. I forgot. He can go into Gotenks as well as Super Saiyan 1 Gotenks, as well as Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks, which is really cool. Next up, we have Kid Trunks as well, who I do not think has another attire, although I could be wrong. Yeah, no. So he can go Super Saiyan 1 as well as has access to Gotenks. And look, there's Vegito. So the fusions actually do get their own spotlight. So we do have Vegito here, who can obviously turn into Vegito, Super Vegito, and then of course Vegito Blue, which is more Dragon Ball Super character. I also do like the aura on the blue characters, not gonna lie. We already went over Gotenks, so we don't need to worry about that. We also have Spopovich, Babidi, Dabura, of course Majin Vegeta. Looks really cool. He actually has a couple of variations. We have a regular version and a battle damage version. This video is gonna be like 30 minutes long, let's be honest. I'm sorry. Next up we have Majin Buu. Next up we also have Evil Buu. Next up we have Super Buu, who can actually transform into a couple of other variations of himself. We have the Goat or Buu Tanks, as well as Buuhan. It says someone absorbed. I know. I just say it like that because it's easier for me. Next up we have Kid Buu. Then of course we have Future Gohan, who can turn into a Super Saiyan. Next up we also have Goku Super, who has quite a few things here. I'll go over. I'm not gonna touch upon the fusions because we're gonna get to them eventually. So he can obviously turn into a Super Saiyan. Next up we have Super Saiyan God Goku, as well as Super Saiyan Blue Goku as well. He does have a couple of different attires as well, so he does come with a battle damage version with the belt. We also have a half battle damage version. We also have the Wii Symbol Gi or Resurrection F version, and then we have just a regular Dragon Ball Super version with all the same as mentioned. We also have a powerful version, which is really cool. So this one is more so the one with like the belt and not like the fat belt is like the Broly movie version. We also have Vegeta Super, who can obviously turn into a Super Saiyan, can go into Super Saiyan God, and of course Super Saiyan Blue, which is really cool. Honestly, I think Super Saiyan God Vegeta is like the best looking character out of all the characters here. Of course, there are a couple of others as well. It does come with a few more variations as well. We have a Broly battle damage version and a Tournament of Power battle damage version as well. We also have a Wii Symbol version, or a Resurrection F version, I should say. We also have Beerus, which is really cool. We also have Whis, who's also really cool. Next up we have Frieza Super, who can turn into who can turn into Golden Frieza. You also have Frost. Next up we have Kaba, who can turn into both Super Saiyan 1 and Super Saiyan 2, which is really cool in my opinion. Next up we have Hit. So weird how we don't have a Universe 6 versus 7 saga, which kind of sucks. Next up we have Future Trunks from Dragon Ball Super. He has a regular version and a Super Saiyan version. Does he come with two different attires? I think he does come with a green sweater, right? Yes, he does. So he does come with the green sweater. This is like gonna be like a 30-minute video. I'm sorry. There's like 100. There's over 100 characters. What do you expect me to do? Next up we have Goku Black, who can obviously go from regular to Super Saiyan Rose. We also have Zamasu, as well as Fuse Zamasu, who can also go into the corrupted Fuse Zamasu, or Merged Zamasu, as people affectionately call it. Next up we have Bergamo. Then of course we have Topo, who can turn into God of Destruction Topo as well. He does actually come with a few attires as well. He does have a regular version and a battle damage version, because of obviously the the God Destruction mode. Next up we have Android 17 from Dragon Ball Super. Next up we have Caulifla, who can turn into a Super Saiyan. I'm not going to touch upon the fusion because of obvious reasons. Next up we have Kale, who can go into Super Saiyan Berserk, as well as a Super Saiyan Controlled. Don't know why they didn't add Super Saiyan 2 for Kale, and I don't know why they didn't add Super Saiyan 1 for Caulifla. Maybe just to save on space, I guess. Next up we have Dispo. Next up we have Jiren, who can also turn from regular into full power Jiren. Really cool. I don't think he has an attire Unless that was a mod. Which yeah, okay. That was a mod. Next up, we also have Uselessness. I mean, Ribrianne. Next up, we also have Cat Lady, aka Kakunsa. We also have Rosie here. Next up, we also have not Mastered. UI Sign Goku, as well as Mastered UI Sign Goku. I said UI Sign. Mastered UI Goku. I'm sorry. I do apologize. Both do come with attires. Pretty much just Dragon Ball Super Goku, just without the Power Pole version. Next up, we have Kefla. Obviously, the fusion between Caulifla and Kale. So we do have a regular version, as well as a Super Saiyan version, as well as a Super Saiyan 2 version, which is weird. They add the Super Saiyan 1 version, which is weird. Next up, we do have Anya Laza, which rounds out the Dragon Ball Super characters. For now, next up, this is going to be all movies and stuff. So we obviously have Super Garlic Jr., Dr. Wheelo, Turles, as well as a Lord Slug, who can go from regular into giant mode, which is really cool. Next up, we also have Cooler, or Monsieur Cooler, aka Pop Daddy C for the joke. We have regular Final Form Cooler, as well as, well, actually, no, regular 4 Form Cooler, and then Final Form Cooler. Next up, we have Metal Cooler. It looks really cool. Next up, we have Android 13, who can go from regular into Super Android 13. Oh, wait, I didn't show that. I'm sorry. It's really cool. We also have a Z Broly, who can go from regular version into Super Saiyan, or yeah, Super Saiyan version into legendary Super Saiyan version, which is really cool. I wish they were giving them the green aura though. Next up, we have Bojack, who can turn into full power Bojack. Oh yeah, the transformation icons, I do have mods for that because of, I don't know. Oh, I should have probably mentioned that the character roster is different on consoles. Obviously, I'm using mods, so I'm using like the official renders, not like the side views. So we do have regular Janemba, and of course we have Super Janemba as well. Then of course we also have Super Gogeta from Z. We also have Tapion, who looks really cool. Next up, we have Hirudegarn. Neat. Next up, we have Bardock.
I'll take care of that.
Oh shoot, I did not mean to pick Bardock. I'm sorry. I thought he could turn Super Saiyan for a minute. Anyway, we have a regular Dragon Ball Super version of Bardock, and then we also have a a Z version of Bardock. I'm gonna leave it at a Z version. Next up, we have Dragon Ball Super Broly, who can turn into Super Saiyan, of course. And of course, next up, we have a full power Super Saiyan 4, full power Super Saiyan Broly as well. Although I will affectionately call that just legendary Super Saiyan. Next up, we also have Gogeta Super, who can go into both base, into Super Saiyan, into Super Saiyan Blue, which is really cool. I'm a Gogeta main. Okay, so the next two characters are all part of DLC 1. So this is probably gonna be part of the thumbnail. So we have Gohan from Superhero. We have a regular version. We have a Super Saiyan version. A Super Saiyan 2, a Ultimate Gohan version, and a Beast Gohan. Of course, Beast Gohan all day, every day. His Blast 2 is insane. Next up, we have Piccolo from Superhero. So we have him as a regular version. We also have Power Awakening Piccolo, as well as Orange Piccolo, as well as a giant version of Orange Piccolo, as we see in the movie, which is really cool. Next up, we have Gamma 2, which is... Okay, that's weird. Why is Gamma 2 before Gamma 1? Interesting. Anyway, we have Gamma 2. We also have Gamma 1. I think there's just like a weird thing there. Next up, we have Cell Max, and that will round up all the movie stuff. Now, this is all just ancillary characters in GT, so, you know. So we have GT Goku, who can turn into a Super Saiyan, into Super Saiyan 3, into Super Saiyan 4, also one of my more favorite forms. We also have Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta, as well as Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, which is really cool. We also have Pan from GT. We also have Oob from GT. We can also turn into Majub, which is really cool. We also have Baby Vegeta from Baby Vegeta. We also have Super Baby 1, Super Baby 2, and of course we also have Grade 8 Baby. Yeah, there are a lot of characters in here. Don't get mad at me. Next up we have Sin Shenron and Omega Shenron. If you're wondering what's the difference between the two, Omega has the Dragon Balls on his chest, whereas he has the one singular Dragon Ball on his head. So next up, going into regular old Dragon Ball, we have Kid Goku, who has no other alt versions, which kind of sucks. Next up, we have Master Roshi, who can go into his full power state as well. Who also has a few different attires. So he does come with a regular or Dragon Ball Super version / Tournament Power version. He does come with a Dragon Ball Z version. And of course we have Jackie Chun. And of course a what would you call this? Original Dragon Ball / Path to Power? Because that is from Path to Power, the movie. Next up we have Yajirobe. And then finally, we'll end it off with Daima Goku, aka Goku Mini. So, that is every single character in Dragon Ball Sparking Zero. I know there was a lot to go through. I am going to go through here for simplicity's sake. Just to have like the cool, just to have like a good thumbnail going here. Wait, let me go up. Okay. So, you know, let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. What is your favorite character in Dragon Ball Sparking Zero? Who's your main now that the DLC is out? Although you guys are probably still deciding that, but you know, who is it looking like? All that stuff. And yeah, I do apologize for making this video so long. When there's a whole bunch of characters and I have a terrible PC, I kind of have to work with what I got. And no, I can't just play this on console because I don't have a PS5 or a new Xbox, so I can't really play this except on PC. And it's a miracle I got this to work on PC. So, you know. Anyway. Thanks for watching, guys. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, ring the little notification bell, stay updated, all that stuff, and I shall see you guys on the next one. Peace.